As a now lawyer who failed 8 units when I was in law school, then got 3 high distinctions in my last semester, these are 4 things that helped me trick my brain into feeling more motivated to study. Because we know law school is a lot of work, a lot of assessments, a lot of things on your plate. You gotta do some things that will keep you motivated. By the way, if you are new here, I'm a lawyer from Melbourne. Post content on this page and on my blog. Everything related to law, from law school tips to becoming a lawyer, lawyer life, and everything in between. Based off my reflections from bouncing back from 8 failed classes. First things first, this is a little bit of a fun one, but having an alter ego, kind of like Beyonce with Sasha Fierce, but academic edition. For example, I looked up to Elle Woods, like all of law school, and I created Pinterest boards when I just wanted to get into the mode of feeling very focused to study. I think of Elle Woods. I'd be thinking like, would Elle Woods be lying in my bed watching TV, or would Elle Woods actually just put on a cute outfit, get into focus mode, and study her life away? Yeah, you gotta get creative with it. Think of which, and it doesn't have to be a law academic weapon. It can be anyone else. For example, there's Blair Waldorf, there is Rory Gilmore, there's Spencer Hastings. But yeah, you gotta have some fun with it. The second one is public studying. So what I mean by this is like studying where there is people around. Libraries, like especially the university library, were my go-tos, and cafes. Because here's the thing, when you go to the library for the purpose of studying, you'll see other people also working, and that will motivate you to study. Even if you are in a cafe, if you walk into the cafe with the purpose of studying, you are more likely to follow through on that compared to if you tell yourself that same thing when you're at home. Because when you're at home, your motivation and self-discipline goes down on various different levels. But when you are out in public, the motivation and self-discipline increases. I don't know what it is about it, it's just, that's how it is. Another fun way is creating a vlog. Now, you don't necessarily have to post the vlog at all, but when you are vlogging, you also tend to be more productive. Because say for example, you're vlogging and you're just doom scrolling on social media, or you're just doing something you're not supposed to do. Just have a think, is that something you want to include in the vlog? So that might be another way to decrease your procrastination. Because then again, you know, you can, and a plus side is that you have a lot of footage for good memories, and another plus side is if you want to use it for content, you have content. And then of course, having high energy and low energy tasks. So of course, in law, there's obviously